All right, so here is the setup that I've got going on here. Sorry, that's anything to do with it. All right, let me try and explain how I've got this all hooked up here. So this right here, yeah, it's surprisingly hard to point. Okay, this right here, this is just the serial connection to the computer. Then I've got, this is 12 volts coming in. 12 volts goes to here, um, this pin right here, and then over to this guy. And so the relay on this goes to ground. That's this whole mess here. And then the other one goes over here to the minus of the dios. So if sorry, I gotta lick my fingers. So if I touch this, you can see that turns that on, that clicks on, and then clicks this relay off over here. Not sure what that actually gets us though. Okay, so the first place to start is the Dragano documentation for this thing. It's pretty long, 49 pages, and actually the most important, yeah, it's completely out of order. The first place I started was kind of right here. This basically tells what all um, the different LEDs on the front of this have. Ours doesn't have all this. We don't have this or this. Yeah, this is the 333 only. So ours is just a little bit simpler than what they're showing here. This thing right here is super confusing. I will put later on um, exactly the connection to make here. So this is also really annoying. To do anything, you have to type this password each time. Here, I'll show that in a second. Um, so this is where you get into the AT commands. I have tried most of this stuff in here. It seems like it works from what I can tell. It's good. Then if you go back up here, there's some modes you can look at. Here, there are these 5 modes, and then there's this one that's like a trigger mode. I have not really, it works together with these two. I don't understand exactly how that's supposed to work. This is the one I've been using. You get 2 here. We'll show you get um, 9 bytes every 10 minutes. I actually set this to every 30 seconds for now, just because, I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't do that anyway. It's hardwired. So you get the AVI1 voltage, another voltage, these currents. I do not know what this is. I do not know what this is. I'm sorry, this right here is this. And so this we don't have. This the bit 5, the DI3 we don't have, and we do not have this either. What we do have is this, and that's what I'm changing here is this bit, so that should change. This is just an example of the payload here. These other ones, they're similar, but this is the beginning. What else is in this that's important to notice? Okay, so if we go down here, no, I can't find right here. So they use this My Devices deal. So I set that up. And this thing, I tried to get this going. I'm not sure why this isn't working. Yeah, I'm not getting any data into it somehow. I did set it up here at it, if this is on the Things network, on our integrations, webhooks, right here. That seems like it should work. However, I'm not getting any results. Yeah, it says it's not receiving any data from device. I'm still not sure why that is. I'm sorry, that was the wrong doc. Here's this. So this shows you how to go through here. I did all this. It seems to work. This is what we should be getting. See, it even shows the LT thing here, mode 1. Yeah, this is what we should be getting off that. For some unknown reason, we're not. Voltage, voltage, current, the two digital inputs, outputs. I think these you can actually click to change that. The two relays and the two digital outputs. Unfortunately, I can't get that to come up. Well, I can't get this to come up because I don't have a gateway, but yeah, we should be able to get this to come up on the L22 thing. And then this just shows its location. I don't even know if we have that turned on, but so this is the basic, these are the different modes. So here's like mode I was telling you about before. This is mode 2. You get 2 counters. See, we don't get, oh wait, we do have counters here. So I wonder what the difference between that. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is current. This is count. God, I can't read. Yeah, so this you get a couple counters here on this mode 2. Mode 3, you get 1 counter and what? And 2 current. This is mode 4. Mode 5, and then they don't really get into detail about the trigger thing. This shows you how to hook stuff up. This kind of overly complicated. Here's the relay output. This is important right here. You can zoom in on that a little more. This would be if you had an AC device you wanted to run, you'd go through one of the relays. Right, once again, these are the different. So I will jump over to, let's see, is that everything? Yeah, let's see if there's anything else that was super important in here. It's just all the specs. Okay, so here's the serial output that we're getting from that. This uplink counter, I think this means it hasn't sent anything yet. I actually don't know what that means, and I'm not sure what this stuff means here either, but we can go through. Oh, I always forget. You got to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the password. You got to put that in before you can do anything. So we're getting communications back and forth to the deal. Okay, I have changed some stuff here and gone through some of the stuff as far as changing. Oh, where did it go? So to set this trigger thing, where does it actually show you how to do that? Oh, darn it all. Well, if we get into it, this is where it is. It's on page 14. There's actually more to this. It tells you what this trig 1, the 0, this is like let me try and remember what that was for. This was for this is for if it's rising edge or falling edge, and this is the threshold, but I can't. Okay, yeah, right here. Oh, port set to trigger on low level. Yeah, so that'll be falling edge. This is on rising edge. And then, so we can do this, like we could do set, we can do this. And AT param error. Oh, we're in the wrong mode for that. Never mind. Yeah. What are them? I don't think you change anything for mode 1. Yeah, so to change to a different mode, this is what you have to do. You have to do AT plus mode equals 2. What? Oh, it's not mode, it's MOD. Sorry, AT plus MOD equals 2. I don't know how many times I've done that. Okay, so then you have to do ATZ, which is a full reset. You can push the button on here, and then it will come back up again. Then you have to do the password again each time you do that. So now we should be able to do this. Try that again. Yep, it says okay. So that would be, we'd set the counter. So I'm guessing the next time it comes up, the counter. Oh, you can read the counter. What? How do you read the counter again? Counter. That's the thing that's weird about this. There doesn't seem to be any way you can actually read what it's sending out to the serial port. They just assume that you have the Lora connection that you can look at, which I don't have. Let me just try a... Nope, that doesn't work. I don't know. Put it back in mode 1. I think that's where we want to be. Reset. And the password once again. So it seems like most of the AT stuff works. I've tried a lot of this, but like I said, I just don't, without a gateway, I don't have any way to know what it's sending out. It shows you what it's supposed to be, like right here. So for mode 1, you get 9 bytes. 2 bytes is this voltage, 2 bytes is that, 2 current, 2 current. This is 1 byte here with this. Is basically each bit is the status of each of these. This is kind of like an example here. The bit 5 and bit 2 are invalid because ours doesn't have that. Yeah, see, we have the, yeah, DI are invalid for the one we have. But other than these, that should be, this would be an example of the payload here. This would be this part right here. And then, I don't know what this reserve is in the mode. That just tells you what mode it's in. So I think all these are actually 9 bytes. AT mode. Blah. No, this one's 11. So that's interesting. That's really interesting that they're not all the same width. What is this? 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this is also 11. That's strange that they're not all the same width, but yeah, so that's where we are. Complicated stuff, that's for sure.